Hi guys, my name is Bethany and this is a Faye in the Life. I'm going to show you what a week of eating looks like for me. So I'm just going to show you what I eat in a week. These videos I love to watch myself, so I hope that you guys enjoy too. Today is Wednesday. I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies. I make iced coffee pretty much every morning. I make my own cold brew and then I add in a little bit of creamer and Jordan skinny syrup. Right now I'm using the Coffee Mate no sugar French vanilla. It's 1 point for 2 tablespoons. So that's what I've been using. Normally I use the Califia Farms almond milk creamer, and my cat's saying hello. Good morning, Gibbard. And normally I use the Califia Farms unsweetened almond milk, and that is 0 points for up to 3 tablespoons. But the store was out, so I found another option. I normally make iced coffee the night before and keep it in the fridge so that I can just grab it in the morning. Another thing I also make ahead is my overnight oats. I use the Premier Protein Cafe Latte flavor, so these are just kind of coffee flavored overnight oats. I do lots of fun flavors. I have a bunch of those videos on my channel if you want to check those out. Also, I top it with a little bit of fat-free whipped cream, and this is 2 points. I usually eat my oats with my coffee in the morning before I eat the rest of my breakfast. Brandon cooks for us once Kennedy wakes up for the day. You can eat these warm, but I like to eat them cold. Warm oatmeal actually gives me really bad heartburn, so I find that eating them cold as overnight oats has been a really great alternative for me. So Brandon just brought me breakfast. I'm having 2 eggs and we just cook those in Pam, and I'm having a piece of Sara Lee toast, which is 1 point. So my total for breakfast, this plus my coffee and overnight oats, is 4 points. For my morning snack today, I'm going to have a bowl of grapes. It's about a cup. That is 0 points. And then I'm also having a 0 sugar diet soda. My husband and I only drink diet soda, and I primarily drink like water or tea. I like to get my water in first and then will kind of treat myself with a soda, and this is 0 points. For lunch today, I'm going to be having my 1 point chili with fat-free Greek yogurt and scallions on top. I have the recipe linked in the description below, or you can tap the I up above. I am also having my greens and protein shake. This is a different powder than I normally use. I wanted to try it out because it was a little bit cheaper, but it is 6 ounces of almond milk and then half of a scoop, and that is 0 points. It's 1 point if I were to use the whole scoop. I'm also having Pop Secret butter popcorn. It's the 100-calorie bag. This is 3 points. And then I'm also going to have a Quest birthday protein cookie, and these are 3 points each. So for lunch today, my total is 7 points. For dinner tonight, I am making the Costco stir fry. We pick this up pretty much every time we go to Costco, and I will make it for dinner, and then Brandon will take the leftovers for his work lunches. So I have actually built this as a recipe in the WW app, and it calculates out to 7 points for each of the 6 servings. I weighed everything out and added in the noodles, the sauce, the chicken thighs, and then for the veggies, I actually add another bag of frozen broccoli that I also get at Costco just to bulk up the veggies. And then I just cook everything and then portion it out into 6 portions. Each portion I calculated out to be about 7 points. So I have that saved as a recipe in the WW app. I'll put the link to it in the description below in case you are interested. If you get the stir fry from Costco too, you can actually just go into that recipe and modify the amount of the ingredients, and it will adjust the points for you. But we love to have this as a dinner. It's quick, easy, and like I said, it gives enough leftovers for Brandon to take for work lunches for a couple days. I'm making ahead our chili for lunches for the week. I actually am on the last of the batch I made over the weekend. This was actually a bean vegetarian chili recipe, and I just add lean ground beef to bulk it up for us. You can check out the recipe video for this. I'll have it linked in the description below, or you can tap the I up above. But it is very delicious and has become our go-to lunch. I just put it in the Instant Pot. It takes an hour to cook, and then we are set for the whole week. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I make my coffee the night before. I make my own cold brew and I store it in the used Starbucks containers where I've bought their iced coffee before. but I just fill up my cup about halfway. I make my cold brew really strong, so I do add a little bit of water at the end, but I am just going to be using this Coffee Mate French Vanilla zero sugar creamer. It is 1.42 tablespoons, which is about 30 grams. I went a little bit over, that's fine. I just added a little bit of water to that. And then I love these Jordan skinny syrups. I've been loving this French toast one. As you can see, it's almost gone. Next, since this one's gone, I'm going to use caramel macchiato, but really every flavor they have is really good. I love the glazed donut one. It's my favorite, but that's just my coffee that I make ahead for me to just grab in the morning. I know I mentioned before too about using the Jordan skinny syrups in water. I like their fruity flavors for my water, so I'm going to just add a little bit of that to this one. And it's 0 calories, 0 points, and it just helps liven up the flavor of your water, especially if you get burned out drinking just plain water. But I just mix that up and it's good to go. I get the frozen mixed berries at Costco. They come in a big bag. It lasts me for a while. I put a cup of those into a bowl and then microwave it for about 1.5 minutes. It softens them up a little bit, but they are still cold. And then I top that with 9 grams of fat-free Reddi-wip and then 5 grams of sugar-free caramel sauce. And this actually comes out to 0 points with these amounts for the ingredients. I'm also going to have a skinny dipped bite bar. These are dark chocolate filled with caramel and they are so delicious. I actually stocked up on them at Costco when they got the Death Star, and I keep them in the freezer so that I can still enjoy them even though our Costco no longer carries them. The skinny dip bite bars are 2 points each, so my dessert total tonight is 2 points. So I get 23 a day and I ended the day at 20 points today. I'll have a couple to roll over to tomorrow. And then I had some activity points that are rolling in as well. I don't really look at those. I kind of just go off of the 28 a week that I get at the beginning of the week. And I mean, it's kind of whatever works for you. So if you like to eat back your activity points, feel free. That doesn't work for me unless I'm doing a really intense workout and I need to replenish some of those calories that I've lost. So it's really whatever works for you. And this was my Wednesday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is Thursday. I'm having my iced coffee. That is 1 point. You saw me make that last night. I'm gonna hold off on eating the rest of my breakfast until everyone's up, because instead of oats today, I'm gonna have a 2-ingredient dough bagel with breakfast. So I have to wait to have that with my hot breakfast. So I'll get to work and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. So I am having my 2-ingredient dough bagel. I actually made these with Kodiak pancake mix and they are French toast flavored. So they have a little bit of the Jordan skinny syrup in them. That's the French toast flavor. So it's kind of a fun thing to have a French toast bagel for breakfast. I make my own cinnamon sugar with monk fruit sweetener. So that's 0 calories and points. And then the bagel itself is 3 points. And then I'm having 2 fried eggs. We just cook them in Pam. I like my eggs over easy. And those of course are 0 points. So my total for breakfast, this plus my coffee, 4 points. It's snack time, so I'm gonna have a cup of grapes for 0 points. Gibbert is working hard in here with me today. For lunch today, I'm going to have my 1 point chili with some fat-free Greek yogurt on top. I'm also gonna have my greens and protein shake and then a no-bake cookie dough bar that I made. So it brings my total for lunch to 3 points. For dinner tonight, I went to my mom's to have taco salad. So I just looked up a fast food taco salad in the app without the shell or dressing. And then they had cut up avocado, and then I had a little bit of shredded cheese. So my total for dinner came up to 12 points. For dessert, I am having berries and a skinny dipped bites bar. So my dessert total is 2 points. I ended the day at 21 points today. I did an hour of biking earlier, so I did gain some points back to my weeklies for that. But like I said yesterday, I don't really look at that and kind of ignore any added weeklies. So that was my day today. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'll see you guys then. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I'm having my iced coffee. I have the caramel macchiato flavor of the Jordan Skinny syrup in there today. Still 0 points, so my whole coffee is 1 point. And then for breakfast today, I am having the French toast bagel I made, as well as fried eggs in Pam. So this whole breakfast with my coffee is 4 points. For lunch today, I am having my greens and protein shake, my 1 point chili with Greek yogurt, a cup of grapes since I didn't have them for a snack earlier, and then one of these Snickerdoodle Oreos. Brandon brought them home from work the other day, so I'm gonna try one of those for 4 points.
I'm having some too.
You're having one too?
Mm-hmm.
And that brings my lunch total to 5 points. We have to pick up Jackson today, so we're eating in the car. I grabbed Chick-fil-A. I got the grilled chicken sandwich with American cheese, and I didn't get the honey mustard sauce on it. Instead, I just added 2 mustard packets, and then I got a medium fruit bowl as my side. My dinner was 14 points because I finished off Kennedy's fries that she had left over. So we just got home a little while ago, and I got the kids bathed and put in bed. Didn't have time for dessert since we got home late from picking up Jackson. There was bad traffic, there was an accident on their side, so it takes about an hour one way to get to where we pick him up. But with all of that, we didn't get home until almost 8, which is bedtime for Kennedy. And then my back has been bugging me today, so I actually just did 15 minutes of yoga just to kind of stretch out. I did want to work out, do like Pilates or biking or something tonight, but just not feeling it. So I ended my day at 23 points. Anyway, that was my Friday, and tomorrow is Saturday and the weekend, so I'll see you guys then. Hello, good morning. It's Saturday. We just got the kids up, so we're about to make breakfast, and I'm going to have 2 eggs, my overnight oats, and my coffee. So my total for breakfast is 4 points. We got bananas at the store, so I'm gonna have one of these as a snack today. For lunch, I am having a cup of grapes, my greens and protein shake, and my 1 point chili with fat-free Greek yogurt, scallions, and a little bit of shredded reduced fat cheddar cheese. So it brings my total for lunch to 3 points. We tried Crumbl Cookie for the first time last week as a treat after our anniversary dinner. And my mom and dad actually went yesterday, and they picked up 4 cookies. So they saved a quarter of each cookie for us. Brandon actually ate all of them last night as his dessert. And then I had him save like a little nibble of each one. The flavors they got were Cowboy, which is oatmeal with chocolate chip and coconuts. They got Oreo, honey bun, and just regular chocolate chip. So I'm going to count these as a quarter of the chocolate chip cookie, which is 8 points. Tonight I'm air frying pork chops for dinner. So I have 16 ounces of pork chops that I have marinated in cilantro lime seasoning. I'm just gonna pop those in the air fryer, and then I'm gonna cook those for 20 minutes, 10 minutes on each side, flip them halfway through, and those are gonna be really good. I got this brown rice ramen at Costco, so I'm going to bring a pot of chicken stock to a boil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cook those in that. I got this brown rice ramen a while ago at Costco, so they may not still have it, but it is really good. It's 3 points for half a brick, so I'm gonna make 2 bricks since it's making 4 servings for our dinner. I have a pot coming to a boil on the stove that has half chicken stock and half water. I'm gonna put 2 of the ramen bricks in there. Each of these is 2 servings. I'm gonna cook up 2 bags of broccoli in the microwave, and I just put a little bit of spray margarine on these. I got these bags at Costco, and Jackson likes broccoli, so it's just a nice option for us when we have him. At least I know he'll eat his veggie. I'm just gonna cut up some scallions and cilantro to go with our meal tonight. I thought it would be really good, since we're doing the cilantro lime seasoning on the pork, that the fresh cilantro would kind of go well with that. And then I love to add just chopped scallions to pretty much everything. You see me use it on my chili, and I love it in salad, so I think it just adds a really nice flavor. Here's what I'm gonna use on everything. I have spray margarine, lime juice, this roasted garlic and herb seasoning that I get at Sam's Club, and then the cut up cilantro and scallions. Once the pork was done in the air fryer, I went ahead and just pulled that out to rest and then put the broccoli into a bowl, mixed it up with some of the spray butter and the roasted garlic and herb seasoning. But for the ramen, I pulled a few of the plain noodles out for Jackson after rinsing and draining them, and then I just added some lime juice, cilantro, scallions, and a little bit of the spray margarine to that, mixed it up really well, and that was it. So my total for dinner is 7 points. That's 4 points for the pork and 3 points for the ramen. Today was my dad's birthday, so he actually got a free Crumbl cookie, so my mom and dad went over there again. I had my mom pick me up the cowboy cookie that I tried yesterday because it was so good. So usually you cut Crumbl cookies into 4. I cut mine into 8 pieces so I can have an eighth of a cookie for 4 points. So that is going to be my dessert tonight. I ended the day at 25 points today, which of course I get 23 a day. So I definitely dipped into my weeklies a little bit with the Crumbl cookie, but it was well worth it. I had a little bit of a rough day with the kids all by myself, but we made it through. So I am probably going to do yoga or Pilates and stretch out a little more. My back's still kind of bugging me, so I'll do that and then probably work on editing some videos until Brandon gets home. So that was our Saturday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and we are up a little earlier than normal. Kennedy's been having some trouble sleeping, so she woke up right after Brandon left for work at around 6 this morning. So we're just cuddling and gonna watch some TV and wait for Jackson to wake up, and then we'll have breakfast after that. But right now, this mommy needs her coffee, so that's what I'm doing. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you okay now? I love you.
I love you.
Brandon is working this morning, so I am the cook today. So I made 2 fried eggs in Pam. I have salt, pepper, and everything seasoning on those. So my toast just went off and flew onto the counter, so that was intense. And then I'm having a piece of toast with a little bit of spray butter, my overnight oats, and a banana. So breakfast plus my coffee is 4 points. As you've seen, I eat overnight oats pretty much every day for breakfast. So I normally just do oats with protein shake and chia seeds, and then whatever flavoring I'm into that week. I've been seeing recipes using Greek yogurt in there as well, and since Greek yogurt is 0-point food now, I figured, hey, let's give it a try. I did 1/3 of a cup of oats, 1/2 tablespoon of chia seeds, about 1/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt, and then almost 1/3 of a cup of the cafe latte flavor of the Premier protein shakes. So I did add a little bit of the Jordan Skinny Syrup Caramel Macchiato flavoring. I thought that would go really well with the coffee flavored protein shake. Mixed it all up and I stuck that in the fridge. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow morning for part of my breakfast. So if I end up liking it, then I have a new overnight oats recipe. So I don't know what Kennedy's deal is, but she just turned 3 and all of a sudden hates sleeping. So she had a rough put down last night, and then today for nap time she was fighting it again. So she kept crying that she didn't want to go to bed, and finally just had to like leave her, almost like when they're a baby and you do cry it out. But she just cried for a minute and then she settled down. Like, I know she was tired, so once she settled down she was fine. She's fast asleep now. But oh gosh, I don't do well with no sleep. So I'm tired, but I am just doing a quick bike ride. Just needed to get some energy out. Feeling a little stressed today. So just gonna do a 30-minute bike ride, take a shower, relax a little bit while she's sleeping, and then be ready to face the rest of the day. So I am showered. I'm about to get Kennedy up from her nap, and I am making lunch. I'm gonna have my 1 point chili, my greens and protein shake, and I'm just topping the chili with fat-free Greek yogurt. I'm also gonna have some grapes, so my total for lunch is 1 point. We took Jackson home today, so we picked up Chinese food on the way home. I got a shrimp roll for 5 points. I had a packet of duck sauce with that, which is 2 points. And then I had 1.5 cups of shrimp lo mein, which is 7 points. So my dinner total was 14 points. And I have leftovers for lunch tomorrow. For dessert, I'm having an eighth of my Crumbl Cowboy cookie, so that is 4 points. That brings my total for today to 23 points. I did do 30 minutes of biking earlier today just to blow off some steam, and we are getting Kennedy into bed, and that wraps up Sunday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, happy Monday. I have my iced coffee for 1 point, and then I have the overnight oats with yogurt that I made last night. And since I made caramel macchiato flavor, I thought it would be fun to add just a tiny bit of fat-free whipped cream and some sugar-free caramel sauce. So this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast right now while Brandon cooks the eggs and toast. Those turned out really good. I've been kind of afraid to make overnight oats with the yogurt in them. I just thought it would be kind of a weird texture, but it actually is really smooth and creamy. So I'm gonna have to make a couple more of these, and then I'll have them for breakfast during the week this week. So yay, I love finding new breakfast recipes. So my coffee is 1 point, the oats are 3 points, and my toast is 1 point, eggs are 0, so the total for my breakfast is 5 points. I had 18 ounces left over of my shrimp lo mein from last night, so I'm gonna have 9 ounces of that for 5 points, and then I'm having my greens and protein shake, which is 0, and that is gonna be my lunch today for 5 points. My mom gave me one of these Kodiak Chewy granola bars to try. The whole thing is 5 points, but Kennedy wants to share with me, so I'm gonna give her half, and in the app it says a half a bar is 2 points, so it brings my lunch total to 7 points. We just got done at Costco. We had to pick some things up, and I had samples. We had goodies like cheese sticks and brownie bites today. I just count 5 points for Costco samples and move on. I forgot to take out meat for dinner, so I'm making my 0 point pasta sauce with zucchini and onions in it instead, and I am going to be using our Hello Kitty pasta. Cook that up and then top it with the sauce. So we are doing a meatless Monday dish, and I'm going to top it with 14 grams of reduced fat shredded mozzarella, and this is enough for all 3 of us, but it's 14 grams each. I'll put a link to my pasta sauce recipe in the description below, or you can click the eye up above. So our total for our pasta is 7 points. I'm having my berries with fat-free whipped cream and sugar-free caramel, and an eighth of my Crumbl cookie for 4 points. So my total for dessert is 4 points today. We are getting Kennedy ready for bed. We just had dessert. I ended my day today at 27 points. Tomorrow is Tuesday, which is our last day of the week before weigh-in, so I'll see you guys then. Good morning, it is Tuesday. I woke up early today to work some overtime at work, so it is very quiet in the house. I am drinking my iced coffee for 1 point while I wait for everyone to wake up, and then I'll be having my yogurt overnight oats and my toast and eggs. It's kind of chilly here this morning, and I was really cold, so I made myself a hot coffee as well. So I did use a little bit more creamer. I also have some fat-free whipped cream and sugar-free caramel on top. So I'm counting this as 1 point and adding that to my breakfast total. So now I am at 5 points for breakfast today. For lunch today, I'm having the last of my leftover shrimp lo mein, my greens and protein shake, and a cup of grapes. I also made sugar cookies last night, so I'm going to have one of these for 3 points. So that brings my lunch total to 8. We are going to dinner tonight at our favorite place, Texas Roadhouse. So for dinner tonight, I'm having 2 rolls for 15 points, and then the herb crusted chicken with onions and mushrooms, and my 2 sides are broccoli with no butter. So my total for dinner tonight is 15 points. I was still full from dinner, so I didn't have any snacks tonight for dessert. So I ended my day today at 29 points. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of what I ate this week on Weight Watchers. Hope you got some ideas for some meals for yourself as well. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I do put out new videos every week, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!